Hey everybody, this is Josh at CollectionDX.com with a quick review. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to all the patrons who signed up to our Patreon. Your support helps us keep this going, so I very much appreciate it. So this is a Hiya Toys Elder Predator version 2. It comes from the movie Predator 2. And it's basically the same sculpt as the first Elder Predator, but with a totally different paint job. And man, does he look awesome, right? The amount of detail in this figure, this is a, 3 3/4, 4-inch action figure. The amount of detail in here is staggering. It really is just amazing how much effort is into this. And not only that, but, there's a lot of other goods around the figure that I'll point out that, again, above and beyond what you see in other action figures. So, necklace, that's a separate piece. This belt that attaches to the skull holder, that's a separate piece. This bag over his shoulder is a separate piece. This whole lower belt waist section is a separate piece. The kind of goes under and around to mount the armor on. That's a separate piece. So like the layers on this figure are ridiculous, but it still has a pretty good, let me look at the range of motion there. That's not bad at all. It's really nice. You still have a ball jointed head, and the tendrils are all, they're flexible because they're rubber, but there's even on the layers underneath the main layer, they're still painted. That's crazy. The cannon here is posable. It's just a little ball joint on the edge, but that's really it. And you can see how it's, floating on the torso, so it's definitely like something he's wearing. You've got tight shoulder joints, pretty standard action figure joints in the shoulder. The range up is a little limited, but you can rotate, bicep swivel, elbow joint. These little blades here are kind of cool. The hands are in these balls, you just pop them off, but they come off easy. They're tight to go on. Same thing here. You got a little. You don't have as much movement due to the shoulder armor here, but you have basically all the same. Hips, you give the rotate on the thigh, ball joint going in there, double jointed knees. But here again, it kind of falls down a little bit in that it is, you have, forward and back motion and you can rotate, but again, there's no rocker, right? So when you want to do these kind of splayed out poses, the legs are still kind of hitting the ground that way. So unless you turn the leg to sit this way, that's, going to be a shortcoming. But that's pretty much all. If you've had a Hiya Toys figure before, you will understand that that's just kind of their style, right? Look at that paint in the face. That's really great. Here's some accessories. We have 2 hands, and you can see the little hole that the ball pops into. You get a flintlock pistol, pretty remarkable. You get a bone machete, a little bone at the end. And again, the handle's all painted, and there's 4 different paint applications on this weapon. It's pretty nuts. You get the extended spear, kind of comes out from this. It's it's stored here. This one doesn't, collapse. Some of the Predators come with a closed version. This one does not. And you have these little connectors that are used for connecting different bases for Hiya figures together. You kind of put them under that area, and then you can just attach them and go on and so forth. So it's, it's nice that they are keeping that system going. All right, so this is Josh from CollectionDX.com. Thank you to Hiya Toys for sending this sample over. We always appreciate it. They've definitely fine-tuned their game, really honed what they're doing, And this sort of version 2 of the elder predator really shows you what they're capable of and how far they've come. So this is Josh from CollectionDX.com. Once again, thank you to all our patrons. We really appreciate your support. We'll talk to you soon.